Here. Fresh from Hidden Valley, fun new flavors just for kids.
Big news from Chunky. Chunky introduces potato ham chowder, an unbelievably unique combination of enormously enticing tastes, marvelously mouth-watering potatoes, a veritable volume of our best-tasting ham, all in a beautiful blend of creamy broth. Chunks big enough for a fork, but use a big spoon to get every wholesome bite of this distinctively delicious soup. Chunky old-fashioned potato ham chowder. Soup so big, it eats like a meal.
What do you get when you cross a railroad set? With a roadway set, you get the Flip Track Rail and Road Set from Fisher-Price. On one side, it's a train set with everything you need to keep the fun on track. On the other side, it's a roadway for even more fun. In fact, it's a whole transportation system in one. The Flip Track Rail and Road Set. It's got more fun than you can keep track of from Fisher-Price.
The new Camaro. What else would you expect from the country that invented rock and roll?
Arresting television, NBC Wednesday. They heard voices and saw terrifying sights. Then it finally appeared. Could this house be haunted? Unsolved mysteries then. A bizarre murder tale with a novel twist. It's real. Author Dominic Dunn takes you inside the minds of the Menendez brothers. Now, and a cold-blooded murder, and the search for the killer could tear a family apart.
We think he killed his father.
Ripped from the headlines, Law and Order after Unsolved Mysteries, and now, Arresting Television, NBC Wednesday.
NBC's proud tradition of mysteries continues Fridays. It's a new generation of mysteries with Larry Hagman, Brian Dennehy, and this Friday, Perry Mason's Raymond Burr in his final portrayal of Ironside.
We have a conspiracy on our hands.
And next Friday, the all-new Heart-to-Heart reunion, NBC's Friday Night Mystery.
Tomorrow morning on Today, how to protect yourself from phone scams. Also, actor Armand Asante and singer Charlie Pride. Join us tomorrow and see what a difference today makes.
In the courtroom.
You will stop doing what you are doing right this second.
Your Honor, I move for an immediate mistrial.
In the office.
We've had a very brief and very passionate affair.
And now you're going to blackmail her.
Moi? The people.
Lying under oath constitutes a serious crime.
Of L.A. law. It's back and it's good again. NBC Thursday.
I live with the times. I expect progress, performance. Now, to diminish the appearance of lines and wrinkles, I've discovered Plenitude Advanced Wrinkle Defense Cream from L'Oreal.
After 90 minutes, skin is 44% more resilient. After just 3 weeks, wrinkles appear 20% reduced. With continued use, it combats the signs of new fine lines.
Discover Plenitude Advanced Wrinkle Defense Cream from L'Oreal to reduce the signs of aging.
Women tell me if they could afford it, they would only buy professional hair products. I tell them buy Tresemme. Tresemme gives you salon quality without the expensive salon price. Beautiful.
Professional, affordable. Tresemme.
That's my Wendy. Since she was born, she hasn't stopped moving, wiggling all the time. If her diaper doesn't absorb fast enough, Wendy gets wet. That's why Wendy's in Pampers. You see, Pampers absorbs faster than this thin diaper. And this helps stop leaks. So my baby stays dry. Wiggles and all.
Pampers Paces for crawlers.
For dry and happy babies.
Oh, Mr. Energizer Bunny, out for a stroll.
My matter desolidificator will put an end to your precious little saucer pod.
Your hippity-hoppity days are over.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer battery. It keeps going and going.
Recently, I switched pain relievers from Tylenol to Advil. You see, I got these really pounding headaches. I found 2 Advil worked better than 2 Tylenol gel caps. For my tough headaches, Advil just works better. Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
More paste, thick, and chunky salsa. Here.
This ain't paste, thick, and chunky salsa.
So? Paste has got big chunks of tomatoes, onions, and peppers. Perfect for dipping.
And it's made in San Antonio, where folks know what salsas taste like.
This stuff's made in New York City.
New York City?
Pick up a thick and chunky one. Pick up the paste.
Animal.
Barbara Taylor Bradford's Remember will return following these messages.
The shows you come to love the most often take some time to catch on. Shows like Seinfeld, Hill Street Blues, and even Cheers. Against the Grain is one of those programs. It's been called entertaining, delightful, funny, and appealing. Against the Grain returns Friday. Find it so it won't be lost for good.
Put your heart into it. Be tough. I am not going to pay a lot for this muffler. By George, I think he's got it.
Don't be bullied into paying a lot for a muffler. Now more than ever at Meineke, you're not going to pay a lot, but you'll get a lot.
I guarantee it.
Okay, so they're not exactly the same. But a set of 200 thread count per Kale sheets and 2 pillowcases costs less at Venture. So you can rest easy.
The Bureau's reviewed these new Progresso soups you submitted. You've gone way beyond our guidelines. Paragraph 49 says, quote, soup noodles should be limp and mushy. These aren't limp and mushy noodles. They're rotini, tortellini, firm, delicious pasta. Your soup's yummy in Italian, but it's my job to protect mushy noodle lovers, so warn the people. Call them pasta soups.
Sure. Progresso pasta soups. They're not for mushy noodle lovers. They're for you.
She likes milk and it shows. She's got great muscle tone. She likes milk and it shows. Strong, healthy bones. He likes milk and it shows. Baby, soft skin, bright eyes, a healthy grin. He likes milk and it shows.
Milk does a body good with vitamin A to help keep skin smooth, calcium for strong bones, and protein to help build muscle. When you drink milk, it shows.
She likes milk and it shows. It does her body good.
Live NFL expansion meeting coverage right here on News Channel 5.
Barbara Taylor Bradford's Remember continues, starring Donna Mills and Stephen Collins.
Introducing one of the most visually distinct automobiles you've ever seen, and the most technologically advanced Celica Toyota has ever created. The all-new Toyota Celica, with sophisticated safety systems, available ABS, standard driver and passenger side airbags. But despite all this technology, when people see the new Celica, there's only one thing that keeps coming to mind. Watch out, it's here.
When a new design comes from Vacheron Constantine, you know it will be timeless. And when a new dry cat food comes from Fancy Feast, you know it will be supremely delicious. New Fancy Feast gourmet dry cat food. Good taste is easy to recognize.
You ever look at all the different ways plastic makes life better? Like these plastic helmets that help make it safer to take Sam here for a ride. And plastic insulation that keeps our homes warm and saves energy. But what about these plastic foam cups? Well, they save energy too, because they take less energy to make than many other disposable cups. And they keep sodas nice and cold. Right, Sam? To learn more, call this number for a free booklet and take another look at plastic.
There are no jewels in the luggage. Follow her.
Inspector, she's leaving.
Jewel of a day, n'est-ce pas? Quite a collection, isn't it, Inspector? You traveling alone?
Rubies, sapphires, emeralds. Elizabeth Taylor's new fragrant jewels.
Only good, healthy things grow in Mrs. Dash's garden, where Mrs. Dash has created a salt-free blend of 14 herbs and spices that give food a livelier, zestier flavor. Mrs. Dash, a garden of flavors in 6 varieties instead of salt.
In a world that's moving very fast, we can find balance in our days and in our diets with foods like Dannon yogurt that put back what the world takes out of us. Dannon yogurt, deliciously creamy, nutrient-dense, which means in very few calories we get a lot of nutrition. calcium, potassium, real yogurt cultures, and the sense that there's a place in each day where we can find balance. Dannon yogurt, a very healthy habit for life.
Barbara Taylor Bradford's Remember will return following these messages.
Tonight on Jay's show, Sir Anthony Hopkins.
You know, talk shows are fun, but before beginning, consult your physician.
And on Conan's show, William F. Buckley Jr. tonight.
There's a good chance your child's school is getting ripped off. School lunch fraud. Who's to blame? A special insider's investigation. Get close. Get answers on NBC Nightly News tomorrow.
You're watching News Channel 5, where the news comes first.
Good evening. I'm Karen Foss.
And I'm Rick Edlund.
Tonight, you'll meet a St. Louisan who makes a life-saving difference for families who face desperate crises.
A big change tonight for St. Louis's NFL drive, but what are the chances we'll get a team tomorrow?
And a rock star singing a different tune in St. Louis tonight. It's a message that could save your child's life.
Join us in 1 hour.
This News Channel 5 update was sponsored by Magna Banks.
Dateline, October. The place, Mid-America. A special shipment of Chevy truck, the most dependable, longest-lasting truck, has been shipped to Mid-America to make up for summer shortages, including a special shipment of the all-new Chevy S-Series pickups, priced from under $10,000. A special shipment of Chevy full-size pickups with savings up to $1,400, and a special shipment of Chevy S-Blazers with $1,000 cash back. Take advantage of our biggest selection of the year. But you've got to hurry. See your Mid-America Chevy dealer now.
Living on a farm, you work up a healthy appetite, and you just get used to good, tasting food. That's why the farmers who own farmland take extra care to put the finest quality from our farms into farmland foods. Taste the pride of America's family farms. Farmland, from people who care about quality for the same reason you do. The farmers of farmland. Better farming, better food.
Barbara Taylor Bradford's Remember continues, starring Donna Mills and Stephen Collins.
Why Alberto VO5?
Frizzies. Split ends. VO5 hairdressing quenches my hair. If you use these, you need this. After Perm VO5 brings my hair back to life.
You know what the 5 stands for? 5 organic conditioners.
It's concentrated.
So you got control, shine in the palm of your hand.
It conditions in seconds.
Just look at those highlights.
Why Alberto VO5 conditioning hairdressing? Because a touch does so much.
It's not only tough to make a dollar these days, it's tough to keep it. I know how hard my husband works. He's always in a hurry, always on the run, always going, and he gets very dirty. My job is seeing that we keep some of the money. I bought this so-called bargain detergent. It didn't work.
2 washes in a bargain powder can't get this greasy food stain as clean as just 1 wash in Tide.
If you have to wash it twice, what kind of savings is that?
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide.
I want to do the best I can do for my family. We're a team.
Start saving $300 a month when you're 23, and you could retire a millionaire. Start at 30, and you might reach 600,000. At 40, about 200,000. Which is why you need Prudential's Financial Assessment Program. A personalized computer analysis of where you are, where you want to go, and how we can help. Because nobody plans to fail. They just failed to plan. Call Prudential Insurance now.
Day 3, fresh flowers. You can't help but notice all the fresh flowers aboard this Royal Caribbean ship. Someone's always scrubbing or polishing something. Our waiter Emilio told us the sheets are washed in soft water in case you've been out in the sun too long. Our ship sailed south. I head north, upstairs to the health spa.
You've got some Royal Caribbean coming.
Hello, would you care to try some Kellogg's Crispix Mix? Are you kidding? I love this stuff. Hey, Sally, they're giving away Kellogg's Crispix Mix. Crispix Mix? Where? Aisle 4.
The irresistible taste of Kellogg's Crispix Mix, with its savory mix of flavors and tempting crunchiness.
Any more Crispix Mix? Well, I suppose we could make another batch.
It's the snack that gets eaten and eaten. So if you want to have a get-together the Kellogg's Crispix Mix.
Great party.
Thank you.
Tuesday, John gets a visit from old friend Ted Shackelford. Now, if only he could remember why they're friends.
What do you want me to do, draw you a picture?
I'd like that very much.
All new Laura Ket. Then, everyone's dragging their Halloween costumes out of the closet.
Nice costume.
Can you guess what I am?
Apparently not.
All new second half, NBC.
Tuesday.
There's no diplomatic way to say it. Our embassies are blowing millions of dollars in fraud and waste, and once again, you pay the tab.
Don't miss Dateline NBC.
Tuesday.
The day after she married her prince, he became a monster.
He scares me.
The day after she decided to save herself,
I killed him.
he came back.
He's alive.
The day after Halloween, the real suspense begins.
His body is gone. How did you get his car?
He lent it to me this morning.
And it will never let you go.
We know your husband's lying.
Melissa Gilbert, Bruce Boxleitner, House of Secrets, NBC next Monday. In 2 weeks, NBC presents a motion picture epic that demands to be seen. His mother gave him the world. His wife took it away. She lost the only thing that mattered.
I'm not going to rest until they've got his killer.
In the tradition of Fatal Vision comes the true story of a woman determined to bring her son's killer to justice.
My hell began the night my son was murdered. Your hell is just beginning.
Patty Duke, Martin Sheen, A Matter of Justice, NBC, November 7th.
They're everywhere. On the streets, in the malls, maybe even in your own home. They're unpredictable, yes? They're teenagers. And these are the years when they really need parents who understand them. So get to know who your kids are hanging out with, what they're thinking, what they're feeling. Get to know them. The teen years are tough ones. The better you know your kids, the easier it will be on all of us.
Before you buy a new car, consider the comfort. Consider the quiet. Consider the power. Consider the fit and the finish. But most importantly, before you buy a new car, consider these options. The Chevy S-Series, so new from the inside out, everything else is history.
Women tell me if they could afford it, they would only buy professional hair products. I tell them buy Tresemme. Tresemme gives you salon quality without the expensive salon price. Beautiful.
Professional, affordable. Tresemme.
Red Lobster introduces its big combo. 4 incredible seafood tastes, just $8.99. But if that's not enough, there's Red Lobster's bigger combo. 5 kinds of delicious seafood. And if you're really hungry, make room for Red Lobster's biggest combo. Just try to devour 6 different kinds of tempting seafood. Red Lobster's bigger, biggest combos, starting at $8.99. Try one if you dare.
Yes, doctor. Oh, I'm getting a cold. And for my symptoms, I need a name I've counted on for years. From the makers of Advil. Advil Cold and Sinus. It's tough on colds, like Advil is on pain.
Advanced formula Advil Cold and Sinus.
Even when you were kids, she was absolutely fearless. You never saw anything scare her, until the day she told you they'd found a lump in her breast. She was lucky. Early detection helped save her life. That's why Avon is sponsoring a major program called the Avon Breast Cancer Awareness Crusade. And you can help. Please, call your Avon representative or 1-800-4AVON, because early detection saves lives. And that is beautiful.
Saturday,
You have nothing to be ashamed of. You are innocent.
her daughter was raped.
I just want him locked away so he can't hurt anybody.
Now justice will be served.
The fact is, she wanted it as much as me.
Or will it?
Objection! That's a lie, and you know it!
Don't miss the surprise ending. Sisters, powerful drama, NBC Saturday.
Barbara Taylor Bradford's Remember will return following these messages.
He's handsome. He's charming.
I can't believe it. Tony DeMira.
Not everyone is glad to see him. Tony DeMira returns to Days of Our Lives.
Now, when Felix Bloch was suspected of espionage, Mrs. Bloch's storybook marriage became a nightmare.
Do you think he was a spy?
Now, NBC Wednesday.
Tonight at 10 on News Channel 5. A desperate mother takes an unthinkable step. Tonight, her daughter fights for life. Tonight, a St. Louisan takes on a mission to get you on board Missouri Riverboat Casinos. And a message with a meaning tonight could save your children from a horrible fate.
Don't miss St. Louis's #1 newscast with Karen Foss and Rick Edlund, Bob Richards and Mike Bush. Use Channel 5 tonight at 10, where the news comes first.
Be sure to tune in to the Jeep Eagle Sunrise Forecast during the Tonight Show on News Channel 5. Jeep or Eagle, you be the judge.
The Sunrise Forecast is brought to you by your neighborhood Jeep and Eagle dealer.
If you think $45 is too much to pay for a sweatshirt, come to Target. Our Pro Spirit sweats are every bit as good, and you won't get fleeced.
The Colonel's Rotisserie Gold is so good it deserves its own special size, like tangy barbecue baked beans, garden rice, macaroni and cheddar cheese, and hot cornbread muffins.
Enjoy the deep marinated flavor of Colonel's Rotisserie Gold with the KFC $2.99 quarter rotisserie chicken meal, including a full leg side chicken quarter, your choice of 2 of our great tasting side items, and a cornbread muffin, all for only $2.99.
The Colonel's Rotisserie Gold. We do chicken right.
Live NFL expansion meeting coverage right here on News Channel 5.
Barbara Taylor Bradford's Remember continues, starring Donna Mills and Stephen Collins.
Finally, there's a chicken vegetable soup that will inspire you to cozy up in front of a crackling fire and indulge. It's Campbell's Best. Campbell's home-cooking chicken vegetable soup. Our plumpest cuts of chicken, hearty amounts of pasta, and our finest vegetables, simmering in a stock that begs to be savored. Campbell's home-cooking chicken vegetable. It doesn't get any better than Campbell's Best.
French Vanilla Cafe. Rich, creamy tasting coffee with a kiss of French vanilla flavor. Coffee so enchanting, you'll fall in love. French Vanilla Cafe. Regular and new sugar-free.
Attention, smart shoppers. For the very latest in leakage protection, look what Huggies Ultra Trim have in store for you.
The world's first thin diaper just got even better. Only Huggies Ultra Trim have these new leak barriers made of this remarkable soft material. It stops leaks better than ever, yet air can still circulate freely next to baby skin.
Get into improved Huggies Ultra Trim for leakage protection that never looks so smart.
I know I'm supposed to be above always thinking about how I look, but how far above? When my skin looks good, I feel better.
Besides replenishing, Oil of Olay boosts skin's own moisture renewal process and helps reveal newer skin cells at the surface.
Skin looks softer, smoother, more radiant. So use it or lose it. Oil of Olay. Younger looking skin is proof that it works.
Today, let's whip up an omelet full of cheese flavor without all the fat. Here's how. Cheese Molly McButter. Just mix in 1 teaspoon for each egg, then enjoy great cheese taste the healthier way. Molly McButter Dairy Sprinkles.
The stuff I took almost worked on this miserable head cold.
Almost doesn't count.
It kinda helped my chest cold.
Kinda doesn't cut it. Maybe your cold medicine's not working for your kind of cold because it treats all colds the same. Introducing one that doesn't. New Bayer Select cold medicines. Powerful ingredients. So exacting. To be more on target. Each goes after specific symptoms and hits the spot. New aspirin-free Bayer Select targeted cold medicines. Exactly what's right for exactly what's wrong.
Thursday, NBC's got all-new must-see TV, starting with a Halloween guest for Paul and Jamie.
Where's your camel?
An all-new Mad About You. Then on Wings, what's with Helen's new look?
It's prom night and I'm Carrie.
And on an all-new Seinfeld,
Get out of here!
Kramer a ball boy? Plus guest star Marlee Matlin. Then can Frasier's stomach falling in love again?
The thought of making love to me makes you sick to your stomach?
Yes, but don't take it personally.
All-new must-see TV, NBC, Thursday.
He was a loving husband and a good cop.
They told you this was strictly voluntary, right?
But his life changed when they killed his partner.
Made me legal guard.
are, you know, as kids. Hi, girls.
Now he has a family he can't bear to lose.
We gonna let him take our girls away?
So he'll risk everything to keep them.
Down the floor right now!
In the line of fires, Rene Russo.
What have you done, Artie?
And Michael Keaton.
Something can't be undone.
The network premiere, One Good Cop, NBC Sunday. Coming soon, NBC's November Bonanza. NBC's Friday Night Mysteries, return of all new Heart to Heart, and Larry Hagman in Staying Afloat, the final Perry Mason. Patty Duke in A Matter of Justice. Television's funniest night. The Comedy Hall of Fame. Mariah Carey in her first network special. Network premiere blockbusters. Backdraft and Home Alone. And the television event of the year, Bonanza, The Return. A November Bonanza of events on NBC.